Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Saturday evening. As you know, we did the shopping this morning, got that done back home, etc. by the back of 9. I have had the washing machine on. I have done the air fryer. I have made ice cream. I have done quite a bit today. So I decided I was going to have a restful evening. And I'm like, right, okay, I need to not do anything silly. But what I did was I got my crochet bag that I normally take to the caravan with me. And I started, because I finished my big, like, candy coloured blankie. That's my lap blanket for the winter. Because I like my lap blanket to come right round my legs and tuck in under my feet. Can't be doing with this gaps. That doesn't work. So my lap blanket is now done, and now I have decided to do what we call a grand blanket. And it's basically what my mum did when I was pregnant with Kathleen. She got her wool bag and just finished all the wool. So there's no rhyme nor reason, there's no pattern to a grand blanket. It's like, I will just sit here and crochet you a blanket, and it doesn't need to be a pattern, it doesn't need to be anything. You are imminent, so I am going to crochet. Now, we are not imminent. We do not have anything to be imminent for. Kathleen is not expecting. We have the puppy, that's the baby. Well, Raven's my baby, Kathleen's baby is obviously Callie. So there are no human babies on the horizon, which makes me very happy because I'm not good with them. But it's actually a really good idea for just using up the crochet, and that's why we call it Grand Blankie. And I don't have another name to call it, apart from loose ends blankie, or, the blanket of many colours, which everyone thinks is then Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat, and it's not that organised. So yeah, it's the blanket of many varieties because there's different textures of wool and different colours, and I'm just literally sitting crochet until I run out of one colour and then adding on the next. So that's what I'm doing. And I thought, right, I need to have something to, going on in the background. And I went on to ITVX, and they've got Thelma and Louise. I have not seen Thelma and Louise for years. And I did stick on another couple of movies, but they were action movies, and I was like, no, I'm not in the mood for that. I'm in the mood for... And I saw Thelma and Louise, and I'm so excited. And funnily enough, we were actually talking about movies at work, movies you had when you were a kid. And obviously, I'm the oldest one at work by a good 20 years. So mine was Dirty Dancing and Top Gun. That was the two movies. That was my movies. Star Wars I had watched at the cinema. I didn't particularly... Well, I watched it a few times on video, but mainly it was, Breakfast Club, that lot. The Brat Pack. So I am now just going to sit down and watch Thelma and Louise, and then possibly The Breakfast Club, possibly Men in Black, which I know is a bit newer, but it's one of the ones I've seen. I'm going to go and hit that. So any suggestions for one of those, 80s feel-good kind of movies, because I'm not up for shootouts, I'm not up for, roughy-tufty soldiers or anything like that. I'm up for nice, relaxing, enjoy your Saturday night, pour myself a glass of wine. That's what I'm looking for. So, any suggestions in the comments below, and please feel free to join me and let me know what you're watching. Catch you later.